owners of the local Rocketeria store, and they nurture countless number of students, my son and daughter included, on a variety of instruments, drums. I'm not so sure I'm happy about that selection. And they share their music with everyone they love, everyone who walks through their door. In 2009, Ariana came to the Olney Days Planning Committee. See what happens? You go to a meeting and then you get into it. But they offered to support and run a family-friendly Rock the Lot concert at Olney, which now serves as our kind of finale to our Olney Days events. And they also raise proceeds to benefit Project Change. They spend countless hours planning, rehearsing, setting up, and cleaning up for the concerts. As costs have been increasing, as it is for everybody, they were asked to pay for the rental fee for the stage used for Rock the Lot. So they rolled up their sleeves and met that challenge by expanding the concert into a block party and inviting local vendors to sell food and provide activity for children to do there. And not only did they raise money for the stage, they also donated a portion to Project Change. This past year, they opened up one of their student concerts to the public and held a very successful rock extravaganza at the Olney Theater. Now, money from the ticket sales were set aside for this year's Rock the Lot stage expenses. And they continue to plan these events and continue these efforts to each year to fund the Rock the Lot concert. By the way, everything GOCA does is done off of donations. In addition, the Rock the Lot concert, they partnered with the Roll and Skate Shop and the Olney Manor Skate Park to put together concerts on Friday nights over the summer at the skate park. We always hear in Olney we need things for the young people to do. Well, here's some business owners who are rolling up their sleeves and providing some events for them. This provides a venue for local bands to gain experience playing in front of live audiences while giving kids in Olney something fun and safe to do on a Friday night. Ariana and Dave have happily taken on all the hard work, and I know moving all that equipment is not fun, and arranging for the bands and getting everything there that's needed at the right place at the right time. If it involves music and the community, then Dave and Ariana are truly there. I'd like to invite our at-large council member, Mark Elrich, our state delegate for District 14, state senator, excuse me, for District 14, Karen Montgomery, and to come up to help present this award to Dave and Ariana, who should also come up.
This is great to give an award for something like this. Music is wonderful. I'm actually reminded of this because an old friend of mine posted a picture of me and a band from 1965 on Facebook. And when I saw this, I thought about, like, this is one of the best things you could do. The music connects with the musicians, it keeps people, gives them an opportunity to play, to work with the musicians, but it also engages the community. Because you don't play to yourself, you should do that when you're practicing. But then you go out and you do work in the community. And it's really, I think, one of the best ways to bring people together. You're in a great tradition of people who really brought this community together. This is one of the best communities in the county. An unincorporated government that really functions like a government. You guys are amazing. And congratulations for what you all did for the community.
Some of your events, so you do indeed make a joyful noise. And it is a pleasure to give this award to you both for providing for the community what a much needed and begged for and complained about activities for the young people. And I'm very proud to give you this from the Maryland General Assembly by all of us from 14, from me, Ann Kaiser, Eric Ludke, and Craig Zucker, who is raising someone to go ahead and will be part of your work later on. And my grandson, who loves drumming, I wish he were here today because he would have introduced you with a roll. Okay, thank you, and we're very grateful for you to be in Olney and to reach out as you do.
my father is, my father would be so proud right now. My father is a retired senator, retired Foreign Service officer. I grew up with a very strong sense of civic responsibility, civic involvement, and when we opened our business here in Olney, it was clear to me how much this community fosters that important aspect of being part of a community. We have so many people to thank, not the least of which is, of course, Barb. Thank you. We are a small business. We struggle. We've struggled a lot. We're not getting rich off of being in business for ourselves, but we are rich in love of music. We are rich in love of our customers, of the community that has supported us. We would love to share some more music with you all after today's events. We're having a gathering at the store, which is right in downtown central Olney. Please join us afterwards at Rocketeria. We're happy to tell you where it is. There's a few people that I have to mention specifically who have helped us connect with the Olney Days festivities and provide Rock the Lot, do Rock Extravaganza at Olney Theater Center. Helene Rosenheim, is she here today? Is she here yet? Helene is, she's like the mama of Olney. She really was absolutely instrumental in getting us the support that we needed to get Rock the Lot off the ground. This May 19th will be the 5th time that we do Rock the Lot. We've seen the involvement of the community go from maybe 200 people who attended the first event in 2007, I think, to over 500 last year, and we're hoping for even more this year. I'd also like to thank Bobby and Sandy Fletcher, who are also Mama and Papa of Olney community. They're also very, very supportive of our project, our little idea of putting on this concert. Gosh, anybody else that you can think of? There's so many people. I mean, we probably see 85% of the Olney Brookville community walk through our doors, and we thank everybody for supporting us, for supporting small businesses here in Olney, and for coming to our shows, which we love to do.
Thanks, Ariana. My name's Dave, and I'm honored to be here today to accept this award from GOCA. And I have to thank Barb Falsino for being a total stalwart supporter of ours, and GOCA and Matt, and it's great. We really appreciate your support. And I always said if I ever got an award for anything, which I'm not getting a Grammy, I won't get an Emmy, you know, those days have gone. But I always said that I would thank my mom for being the strongest person in the world. And thanks, Mom. And of course, I'd like to thank Ariana, Shiloh, Xander, my brother Andy, my wonderful family. I couldn't do it without you guys. I don't know how you put up with me. Thank you kindly. And I can't thank our staff because, well, I can thank our staff, but they're not here. But we would be nothing without our instructors and our counter personnel who work so hard and you know, they put on a brave face. And there's not every day that you don't want to teach a guitar lesson to somebody, but they come in and they do it, and they're at the store right now preparing to play a little light jazz for you afterwards. If you desire to come by after this, we'll have some light jazz music. And what else was I going to say? Okay, we're not rich in treasure for doing what we do, but I think this very often, and I sincerely think that we are rich for the content of the character of the people that we meet in Olney, the people that come into our store. I I look up to them, and I am so impressed by the folks that support our store, and I aspire to be more like them, like you, and thank you for letting us do it. Cheers.